for this light heavyweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, he was perfect as a heavyweight since dropping to the light heavyweight division. He has been equally dominant. We'll see how the 2-time U.S. Olympian Daniel Cormier approaches this opponent tonight. Gotta figure you'll see Cormier gets the double leg takedown now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
On to the mount. Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut. Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Rampage Jackson.
Hand control, grab those wrists.
Maintain position. That was a slick transition.
Control the knee, let's get the side control.
Cormier's back in full mount. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game. These ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Jackson's in half guard. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Beautiful transition.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Cormier getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Keep your chin down, protect your neck.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Oh, it's getting deep. Oh!
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Unable to connect there. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
Oh, some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's because of the wrestling that allows these guys, especially a guy like DC, who's shorter, to manage distance and manage space in the striking round.
Oh, beautiful head movement. Slips there. Cormier's eye now closing up. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. All right, late round action here, and it has been the wrestling game of the former two-time United States Olympian Daniel Cormier. I mean, you look good in there tonight, Jim.
I do, Doug. I mean, I do look pretty good out there, John. But if I can get a takedown early, fight's mine. The fights follow a similar game plan and a path. If the takedown happens early, DC generally will have success. He has this ability to make his opponents go through so many actions before securing takedowns that they get lost. We have seen that tonight, and that is why he's ahead in the fight.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding, but if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Liver kick.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. That's good defense to block that punch. Oh, collar tie. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Oh, big elbow. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Cormier's in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Now the hammer fist here by Cormier. Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on.
Cormier's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position. Oh, nice hammer fist there by DC. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. This is where he wants to be.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Control that.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Well, he's got his back now. Good work from the top here by DC. Nice positional control here. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Rampage. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, and he just gets up. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Oh, he's in trouble.
30 seconds to go in round two. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face, he's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Jackson's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready.
Third round underway. Jackson's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know.
Nice block.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John. There's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Knee on belly.
Cormier ground and pound from half guard. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Cormier's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Cormier's in half guard now. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier. The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Cormier's back in side control. Under 3 minutes to decide this one. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of If you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into it. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that looks tight.
Fight through it.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
He might get a finish here.
He's work.
Look at him buck and bridge, straighten that arm, get back into the direction that he was straightening the arm, and get back to his knees. Great job.
All right, feet on the hips here. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a position, a better position.
In the half guard.
All right, so back to the feet we go after a lot of ground fighting. We'll see if he can rally here late in this final round.
John, he needed this. He needed to get up. Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab it. He's got to recover.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Slip that one.
He's hurt. He's hurt. Cannot take too many of those.
Keep those hands up. Use your defense and move.
Final seconds of the fight.
Oh! He's got the clinch once again.
Jackson's an absolutely bloody mess right now. Cut man knows he's got his work cut out for him between rounds.
Ladies and
Official
gentlemen,
decision
after
now
3
in.
rounds, we go to the
buff
judges'
has it.
scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Well, I'm not sure his cardiovascular base has ever been better. Daniel Cormier, your winner by decision. He made it look easy tonight.
Made it look easy, was able to implement the game plan, fight effectively, get takedowns.